B, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? This game, it's things like bowls, buckets, platters. If you run at a wall whilst holding it in front of your face, the game gets confused with the collision, and you basically go inside the bowl briefly. And the game, because the game doesn't know what to do, it just pushes you through the other side of it. So if you run at a wall with a bowl, you sort of go in the bowl, and then the game gets confused and pushes you through the wall. Which is kind of funny. It only works in like certain places, and like different places will work better with different items, like a bowl or a platter or something. Like this is the only place in the run where we use a bowl. Later on we use buckets mainly, and then at one point we use a platter. Okay, I made it through. Now I'm stuck on a wall. I can't get off it. Oh, this is really slow. Oh well. Use glitch near the roof. Everything's done in a specific place for a specific reason. This is really slow though, by the way. But I'm going to carry on just because I can't be bothered resetting anymore. Jump, then do the bowl. What do you mean? Everything, we do everything for a specific reason in a certain place. Okay, but now I'm gonna just run through Helgen now. I'll be quite a decent amount behind because this was really slow, but after that we can just sort of carry on going. Okay, so I'll pick up the iron helmet off the floor there because in a minute I'll be using that to do a glitch called the item vendor glitch, which basically allows me to trick the game into thinking that the... Yeah, 6 seconds, that's pretty bad. Trick the game into thinking that the vendor that I'll be talking to, that his inventory is actually my inventory. So I basically sell his own items to him, which I'll show you guys in a second. So now I'm just going to run to River Run, get a bunch of money so I can use carriages later on. And then I will travel to Dragon's Reach in Whiterun. I lost sprint, that was really slow. Not too bad, it's kinda bad. A decent is sub 140 and that was 150, so it's pretty cool. Just to clarify, this is a speedrun, yeah. I'm not just gonna like stop and kill a bear for no reason. There's actually a glitch. If you... There's a cart in that prison, and if you hit the cart and it flies off to the side and it hits the bear, it insta-kills the bear. Just because collision in this game is so broken. That was the item vendor glitch straight up by there, but like, oh, I don't know what that sentence was. That was the item glitch then, by the way, is what I wanted to say. So I just got basically about 600 coins from that. But you can only get that much because he only has a certain amount of coins on him. So you can only sell as much as he can afford to pay you. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch this guard and then withdraw, and then I will pay off my bounty, and that basically just takes me straight to the Dragon's Reach. I'm going to travel back to Pelagia and we're going to go ahead and discover the Whiterun farm. But we're travelling down to Solitude and we're going to use something called a sequence break, which you'll see a little bit later on. It's a couple of minutes away. And basically we're going to pick up an item before the game wants us to pick it up, and that'll progress forward like 5 quests. Also the Hoover just got turned on, so that's going to be really loud, sorry about that. So we discover Cattle's farm because we need to travel back here later on for a quest that we get later on in the game. Yeah, speedrunning is personal preference really, whether you like it or not. I really enjoy it though, and I've been doing it for like 3 years now, so not specifically with this game, but in general. Chaos Nature Fun, yeah, adds a new dimension. Yeah, that's the thing as well. And like once you've played a lot of the game and you have like not much more else to do with it, it gives you something else to do. Like I have nearly 900 hours in Dishonored. I think I have like 850 actually. But yeah, I played Dishonored, I played a ton of it and was like out of things to do with that game. So speedrunning gave me a lot more to do with it. There is a glitchless run of this as well, it's about 1 hour and a quarter long. Okay, so now we're in the Thalmor Embassy, and I'm going to pick up a note, and then the game basically goes, when you pick up that note, that progresses the quest line a bit. So it skips us having to do a bit of the quest, basically, or a bit of a few quests. That's called a sequence break. So now we're going to travel back to the stables. Hello, YetiHype. Hey Creeper. Creeper Games 19, how are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. So now we're going to travel over to Riften and we're going to find Esben. Half-Life is one of the hardest speedruns, it's really difficult. Also, I might have to mute in a minute if the Hoover comes upstairs, just for the record, so if I suddenly mute it's because the Hoover's upstairs being loud, but it should only be for a few minutes. So here we do another guard warp by getting a bounty and then teleporting to the castle because we have to pay off the bounty. It's kind of funny though, if you punch a guard your bounty is 40 gold, but if you punch a horse it's 45. So the game values horses' lives more than it values the guards' lives. Why can't I get into sprint glitch? Oh, that was really bad. But yeah, Half-Life's a really difficult speedrun. Like, it's known for being one of the hardest speedruns out there. Because first of all, the movement they use is called bunny hopping, and that's really hard anyway. But there's like a bunch of really hard tricks in it. It's a pretty cool run though, you should definitely watch it if you're interested. But it's really difficult. And it takes a lot of practice to get good at it. But now we're going to go ahead and talk to Esben so that we can progress the quest. Okay. Now you just gotta like wait for him to open the door. Do some parkour. There's not much to really do here, it takes like 10 seconds or something, 15, something like that, I don't know. Sometimes that dude will come out here and start fighting you, which is always kind of funny but annoying. Kind of kills the run. Now once we get Esben, we've got a clip coming up called the Plat clip, and that is sort of infamously the most inconsistent clip in the game. Talk to me. Okay, so now I'm going to try and bump him a bit to cancel his dialogue and then talk to him. And then this should be good. Okay. Hopefully that worked. And that saves him walking around his base, picking things up. Hopefully that worked. If it didn't, that could really screw me over. I don't know if it works or not. Here's the clip though. Oh, I really hope Esben's coming. But yeah, this one's really inconsistent. Okay, I got a second try, that's not bad. I actually don't think Esben's with me, so I might have to reset. Oh no, he's here. We're fine. We should be fine. If he doesn't travel to Riverwood with me, then that sucks. Move. So we're gonna fast travel to Riverwood, but we actually have to walk into this boat before we can fast travel, because if we try and fast travel straight away, it won't let us because there's enemies nearby. But if you go in the boat, it lets you, because you're far enough away from the enemies. I could even click on Riverwood. What time is it where you're at? It is 3:15 in the afternoon. So hopefully Esben came with me here. Yeah, he's here, okay. Okay, go in. This bit's really short because it's so optimized. We go back here, and then we're going to head over to Markarth so we can walk to Karthspire. Because in Karthspire is the Skyhaven Temple. So that's where we're going now. And then after that we're going to go and get the Lexicon Cube so that we can unlock the Elder Scroll basically. And then we can use that to learn how to defeat Alduin. But that's like 10 minutes away yet, so... Okay, so we're just going to run to Karthspire now. It's pretty simple. My bones ache for moon sugar, said one of the Khajiits in the camp then. Okay. It's pretty simple. We're just like running across this hill, going straight into Karthspire. BBL. I have no idea what that is. So we've got something called the climb, which involves climbing a lot of stuff. And this juniper bush is probably the hardest part of the climb, because this last bit is like a really difficult jump, and I'm really bad at it. And the juniper bush has really weird hit detection on it. That wasn't too bad though. You need to try and jump on top of the juniper bush, but there's only one bit of it you can actually stand on. Most of it you'll just fall through. Okay, so Esben can actually troll you here and screw you over. But what we want to happen is we want to wait once for Esben to appear, because we need to talk to him so we can progress. And he appeared, we're fine. Yeah, sometimes he just doesn't show up, and it's really annoying. Or he does, but sometimes it takes like 5 waits. Okay, so now I'm going to Winterhold, and we're going to go and get the Lexicon Cube so we can unlock the Elder Scroll. Probably should do a quick save there, you can actually die here. but I didn't, it's fine. It doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. Because you gotta jump in the right bit of that pool, because if you don't, you'll hit the floor and just die. Because it's not that deep. Alright, see you later, Creeper. Enjoy the rest of your day / evening. So I believe I think it's a 55% chance of success with stealing this cube. So it's basically random. You could get it first try, you could get it like 10th try. It's pretty much, this is like the biggest RNG part of the game, in my opinion. RNG, by the way, stands for random number generator, which is basically just randomness. Okay, let's see where he is. He's always also not in the same place. This is a pretty good place though. Okay, didn't get it. Okay, we got it. I was slow closing the menu, but we got it. See you later, son. Good night to you too. Oh well, to you. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But see you later anyway. Okay, so now that we've got that, we can come back to the Skyhaven Temple. And then we're going to learn about basically what we need to do next. So I'm going to pick up Dragonbane just because it does extra damage to dragons, and it's the fastest and most accessible weapon in the game, which is going to be easy for us to kill dragons with. Okay. So now we're going to go and speak to the Greybeards for the first time. No, we're not. We need to get the Elder Scroll first. I'm glad I remembered. It wouldn't be the first time I forgot to just get the Elder Scroll. Travel to here. This is another bit of running. I think this is the last sort of long bit of running we need to do. There's a bit later on which has like 20 to 30 seconds more running, but that's like right near the end. This is probably the longest running section in the game as well. So we're going to run to Mazark, which is the tower in which the Elder Scroll is kept. And usually you'd have to go through a whole dungeon. You'd have to go through the front entrance and go through a whole dungeon to get there. But what we can actually do is just go to the exit and just clip in. So we don't have to go through the whole dungeon, we can just go straight to the scroll. Okay, I'm getting chased by a wolf. Wolves, when they hit you, there's a small chance that they'll give you a disease called rock joint. And if you get that disease, you basically lose the run. Because if you get rock joint, it means that you don't. I think it's something like you can only do half of your damage with your one-handed weapon, and it makes it way too hard to be able to kill Alduin later on. So if a wolf gives you rock joint, you're basically screwed, which sucks. But it doesn't happen. Hey Harry. Yeah, I said I wanted it to be Thursday, but I wasn't sure if I'd be able to stream today or not. Don't worry though, this is like my last week of summer. But once I actually start college and stuff, I'll have a specific schedule. But yeah, I'm only doing like one run Skyrim anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. I did do some Fallout though, to be fair, but you know, it all gets uploaded to YouTube anyway, so even though I'm really far behind, I think I'm going to start uploading my Fallout videos like every other day, just to try and catch up a bit, because at this point I'm really far behind. Okay, this clip I'm really bad at, so it'll probably take me a few goes, or I'll get it first try. Yeah, for some reason that wall you can just like wiggle yourself into for no reason whatsoever. It just doesn't have any collision. It wasn't too late. Well, I didn't do like 4 hours of Fallout or anything. I just did a bit. Oh no, the thing messed up. Okay, sometimes this happens, sometimes the combination thing messes up for no reason. And it loses a lot of time, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's completely broken. Hopefully this doesn't work. Oh, it isn't broken. It's 4 of that one, 2 of that one, and then 1 of this. But sometimes it just messes up, and I have no idea why it does it, but it's annoying. Fortunately, I have like 20 seconds to save here, so I shouldn't actually lose any time. I could have saved 20 seconds if that didn't mess up. But because it did, I probably won't save any time. But at least I won't lose any either. I still saved 2 seconds, we're fine. I could have saved a lot more time there, but the mess up kind of annoyed me. Or, well, lost me time. So I want to try and steal this horse. Obviously I can't get detected, because that would just ruin everything. It's pretty tough. Oh, I'm getting bad luck here. It's usually nighttime, but the fact that it's daytime is kind of screwed me over. Okay, that was kind of slow, but it wasn't too bad. So now I'm basically just going to ride this horse up the side of the mountain. Okay, so I just did a sprint glitch there so that my horse gets infinite sprint. And then I did a sprint glitch 2.0, which means that my horse's sprint can't be broken. Because if you do the sprint glitch, you get infinite sprint, but as soon as you drop down, you lose your sprint. So then I did another glitch, which meant I'll never lose my sprint, it'll stay. Maybe the horse can see you. Yeah, that is the case, but if no one can see you, then you're like 100% safe to get the horse. Because it was daytime, there was actually a pretty high risk that I could have been seen doing it, so it's better to just make sure that no one can see me. More often than not, it is nighttime at that point, but I think I've just been a little slow, so it was daytime. Like when I said I could have saved 20 seconds on Mazark, I think if I did that quick enough, it probably would have been nighttime because I was slow. It wasn't. The horses are really broken in this game. You can just climb up mountains with them, which is what I'm doing now. And this route, we're not just sort of like going up the side like in just any direction. This is actually a pretty specific route to make sure we get it as quickly as possible, but it's still pretty random. Like sometimes you'll get up the mountain a lot quicker than others because the game's so broken, basically. Like I'm going to walk in this crack and I'll just climb up it. Because horses. But I don't think anyone's ever actually tested it, but I'm pretty sure this is the way horses work in real life too. Just gonna climb up this mountain. Okay, that last bit wasn't great. So I need to be really careful here that my horse doesn't die, because I need him again in a minute. So you probably didn't see that because it's very brief. I actually just did a roll into the door, which is actually a glitch, because the way you unlock roll is by having, you get a perk if you have 50 sneak. But for some reason I can actually do it even though I have 0, well I have like 10 sneak or something. But it's sort of a glitch. Okay, so I bumped him there so he stopped talking, and then I waited so that he'll be outside straight away, so I don't have to go outside and then wait for him. Okay, I actually still saved like 3 seconds there, so that's pretty good, even though it took me ages to steal the horse. So now we're going to learn Clear Skies, which is going to be really useful later on. Oh, the horse is being... Horse is controlled really terribly in this game, and this is losing me a lot of time. Okay, there we go. Ideally, you just want to walk over all the words, but my horse was being stupid and I couldn't get on it. So usually what the game wants you to do here is to go up the steps and clear skies, but we're just going to climb up the side of the mountain because it's faster. Not sure if you saw... Oh, as the first video, I didn't see that. I'll check that out. Hold on, I'll read that in a second. I actually need to climb this mountain real quick. So I'm probably going to lose time here, because this was a gold in my PB, but that was really slow. So I'll probably lose some time, but that's not too bad. Really weird, the audio glitched out and then cut off altogether and then glitched out a little more. Alright, okay. Well, I'll watch it and then I'll see what's going on with that. See if I can provide any advice. So we need to go over here so that we can trigger the dragon coming down, because if we don't go over here the game doesn't even recognise that we're at this place yet, and the dragon will just never show up. Okay, so we do 3 quick save, quick loads, and then as soon as he starts breathing fire, we wait, and then we get to learn this word of power. It's like 40 minutes long, 45 minutes long. I'll have time later on once I go back to my mum's. I'll have time to watch some stuff. Okay, as soon as he starts talking, I want a quick save, quick load, and then he'll give me his dragon soul so I can learn the word. And as soon as my quest updates, I can actually shoot him with the fire thing so I can talk to him. Shouts, fire breath. Okay, now we can talk to him. So we've actually got a really long cutscene coming up. It's like 4 or 5 minutes long. Like just after this, basically. Just open this book, Elder Scroll. Oh, I actually saved 7 seconds. That's kind of crazy because that was pretty bad. Okay, so now the cutscene starts, and there's literally sort of like nothing we can do in this cutscene but watch it. And it's really long. You get this really weird vision-y thing as well. Looks like you're looking through a pickled onion. The biggest thing you can do is open the console and type TMM. Yeah, but that probably wouldn't be fully legit. You'd still have to do things in the quest to actually progress the quest. But at least you wouldn't have to be running around. So this cutscene isn't actually the same length every time. Sometimes it's like slightly faster, sometimes it's slightly shorter. Usually only by like a couple of seconds, but still, you can actually lose and save time on this, depending on how the cutscene goes. So I have about a second to save on this compared to my PB. And you can actually get some glitches in this cutscene which basically just lose the run instantly, because you'll just get stuck in the cutscene forever. It's just using a mechanic. Yeah, I think the rules say no console commands though. You're allowed to change your FOV, I think. I don't know, I've not read the rules in a while. But I think you're allowed to change your FOV and then that's it. Yeah, this is really long. Yeah, of course there is. Otherwise people would just like install mods and stuff which could make you like run 10 times faster and kill everything in one hit and stuff like that, and then it'd just be really unfair. Okay, just waiting this out. It's so long. It's not even that interesting. Once you've seen it once, this is like a really uninteresting cutscene. And I've not been running this long enough that I can zone out yet. Like, there's a 3-minute cutscene in Dishonored, but I've seen it like so many times that I can just completely zone out. But I've not seen this enough times to zone out yet. She's gonna get eaten in a minute though. It's pretty interesting, kind of funny. She just gets like chucked. I don't even know where her body just went. I think it might be that one there, but I can't tell. Yeah, it does kind of suck. To be fair, this is like the only one in the entire of Skyrim, pretty much. So it's not too bad, but it still kind of sucks. But it's this long and uninteresting. So now we're going to fight Alduin, and I'm really bad at this Alduin fight, so hopefully I don't mess it up. This cutscene just sucks, as it's just the fact that you can actually lose time on a cutscene even though there's nothing you can do about it. Right, save time, okay. So we're going to favourite all the things that we need here. Favourite all of our shouts. Equip Dragon Rend. And favourite Berserker Rage. Which is going to be 5, and then 2, 3, 4. That's right. So hopefully he should just land right here. Sometimes he flies around a bit though, which is pretty slow. Okay, he landed. Now I want Berserker Rage. And then Dragon Rend again. And now we're just going to hit him over and over again. Okay, now we do a full one. So he should stay down. Ideally, he won't even turn around. If he turns around, which he might do, we just sort of turned with him so he can't hit us. Yeah, we just keep hitting him over and over again. If he plays an Orc, so we can use Berserker Rage. And that basically means that we can do twice as much damage and take like half the damage, so we can kill him quickly when we've got that active. Okay, so I have Berserker Rage active at the moment. Orc is also the second fastest class, because it's the second tallest class, and the way this game works is the taller the class is, the faster it is for some reason. High Elf is actually slightly faster, but High Elf doesn't have Berserker Rage, so it makes the fight a bit harder. And I don't do those strats yet because they're pretty hard. But yeah, the fastest strats are to use High Elf, and then you do this glitch where you can actually dupe Dragonbane. But I'm really bad at the fight with High Elf, so I just play as an Orc for now. Because it doesn't save that much time, so I'm just playing as an Orc. Yeah, it's pretty long intro. Yeah, I think there's like mods for Fallout and Skyrim where you can have like an alternative start to the game which don't take as long. But still, it's pretty long. Okay, one more, and then we can talk to the Jarl. Okay, So we need to talk to Foreign Gar, but we need to wait for the Jarl to show up. Then we talk to Foreign Gar. We need to talk to Foreign Gar, otherwise it doesn't let us do the dialogue with the Jarl about trapping the dragon. But basically he says he doesn't want to do it because it's too much of a risk with the war going on. So we set up a peace council, basically. So I'm going to go and talk to the Greybeards again about setting up a peace council. And I never actually, because we never went in to High Hrothgar, we went over it. The door's actually shut, so I need to use a trick to get in, and I hate this trick so much. High Hrothgar. I've lost runs to this. Like, I had a run last night, I was 51 seconds ahead, and I lost the whole run just because this trick took me so long to do. So hopefully, I'm really hoping that doesn't happen this time. Basically, I just want to do the usual bucket trick, and then hope that I go through the wall. Oh, second try, thank God for that. So yesterday, I spent a full minute just trying to get through that wall. Oh, and Orang is actually in a really good spot as well. He's right here, which is where you want him to be. Okay, so now we go back to Catler's farm, and then we're going to go and talk to the dude in Solitude. I picked up stuff. Yeah, I noticed the comment, and I'm totally fine with that. Okay, so hopefully the guard is here, so we're going to fire breath him, put the weapon away, and then he will take us to the keep, which saves us going all the way there. Yeah, I'm totally fine with that though. I have no problem with that. You can do it. Because I want to sort of like grow a community anyway, so I'm totally, like, I'm supportive of like you people supporting each other in my comments and stuff. I'm totally fine. Okay, so we convince him to join the peace council, and then we convince the Stormcloak leader to join as well. I've forgotten his name. Okay, so now I want to go back to Whiterun Stables, which is here, and then we want to go to Windhelm, and we'll be doing one last guard warp, so we can get to the Windhelm keep. Windhelm. I couldn't find it. But yeah, that's all good. It's all good. Support, you know, YouTubers like supporting each other and helping each other out is always good in my opinion. Okay, put my weapon out, shout at her, put my weapon away, and she'll take me there. Yeah, feel free to do it. I appreciate it either way. I'm gonna start changing my featured channels, like maybe change it once a month. Because my original featured channels, like half of the people that are in my featured channels at the moment haven't made any videos in like 2 months. So I should probably like just keep updating it and stuff. Okay, so now he's gonna come to the council. And then we need to do the horrible clip again. One last time. Saved a second there. Oh, we got it first try. Okay, we're on. Let's go. So now we have another really uninteresting bit of the run, which is the Peace Council. I don't really know anyone. Yeah, you'll, like, you know, start to pick up on people as you go along. Someone who you should definitely check out is called the Roshank Redemption. He has a really awesome community of people. So you can just like go into one of his videos and like look at his comments and stuff, and you'll see some pretty awesome people there. And he has a shout out series as well, which is pretty awesome. I was on like episode 2 or something of his shout out series. But yeah, he's a really awesome dude, so you should definitely check him out. He has like a really awesome community. There's like 2.2k subs, I think. So the reason why Peace Council sucks is because all it is talking, but what we actually do is we quick save and then quick load, and then that skips dialogue. So we have to focus throughout this entire long, boring section, so to make sure that we quick save and quick load at all the right times. And for some reason there's 2 lines in this whole thing that you just can't skip. If you quick save, quick load, like most of the lines it skips them, but for some reason 2 of the lines just randomly can't be skipped, they just start again from the beginning. And no one knows why. Yeah, so even if this is like a really long, boring bit of the run with nothing happening, you have to focus quite a lot because you need to do all the quick save, quick loads right. Which is funny, but it's annoying, so... Like, you actually have... This is one of the most focus-intensive part of the runs. You also need to be ready to mash E and click sometimes, because sometimes the people talk to you. It's a lot of crap. Like, the negotiations have only just started, just because that whole first bit is just a bunch of people arguing with each other. Also, what's quite funny is that Thalmor woman that stood up, she actually gets told to leave, and she's like, oh yeah, I don't want to be here anyway, and then she just stays, like, she stands up as if she's about to leave, and then she just stays there for the entire thing. She basically gets told to leave, but she just stands up and she just doesn't move. She's here for the whole thing anyway, it's kind of funny. She just sort of listens to everyone and doesn't leave. It's like, you don't belong here, and she's like, fine, I don't want to be here anyway, and she just stands up and just stays stood there. Okay, this is the first line. For some reason this line you can't skip. If you quick save, quick load, it just starts again from the beginning. So for some reason you have to wait for this one, and then carry on. There's another line later on that Orangir says that you can't skip. I think there's 3 actually total. There's one after Esmond's talking, and then there's one near the end. Yeah, there's 3 total, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of nothing happening here. Okay. So we're going to skip 2 of Esmond's lines, and then we're going to wait, because Esmond has to walk a bit before he says his next line, because basically he's supposed to walk whilst he's saying his line, but because we skip both of his lines, he's not actually saying anything, but he needs to finish walking. So you wait, so he finishes walking. And this is the second line you can't skip. And there's a third one a little bit later on. So that's why I waited twice there, just so that Esmond could finish his walk, because the next dialogue won't start until he's done walking. This is basically just all this entire section is. It doesn't actually take that much time with regards to the actual timer. Oh, this is the last line you can't skip. Just because obviously this is a no load timer, so every time we quick save and quick load it pauses because it was taking out loads. To make things fair for everyone. Because my loads are like a little bit slower. My quick save quick loads are a lot slower than some people's, but my actual loading screens aren't too bad. But still, just to make it fair, loading screens get automatically cut out. Because most of the sections quick save and quick loading, this section isn't actually too long on the actual timer, but in real time it's like 5 minutes. Okay, so that's that done. So now I want to learn call dragon so we can summon Odoving, and he'll take us to the dragon land. He'll take us to the place where the portal is so we can go to Sovngarde and kill Alduin. Odoving. Okay, so now we're going to go and trap Odoving, and hopefully I don't mess this up. This is like semi-complicated. I really hope I don't mess it up, because I'm really far ahead. Actually, gold did that split as well by 2 seconds, which is pretty nice. Okay, so I want to open this. I want to pull out Call Dragon. And then hopefully he's in a good spot. Okay, that's an alright spot. He can be in like any chair in this room. Okay, so now we call the dragon, and then we wait for the objective to update, and as soon as that updates, we wait an hour, so that everyone's outside. And then I want to pull out Dragon Rend, wait a second, and then hopefully I timed this right. Okay, I timed it right. Now this is still random. Sometimes he'll land straight away, sometimes he'll fly around randomly. It's really annoying. Okay, he landed. Now I basically want him to start walking towards me. I'm going to do another shout just to be safe. I need him to start walking towards me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, sometimes he'll just mess around fighting people, sometimes he'll fly around a bit longer. It's really annoying. Hopefully that works. But if I go inside and then come back out, he should be trapped. Here we go. Really want someone at like 5400 RPM. Yeah, that's why we timed the loads out, because it means that if people have like really good PCs and have really fast loads, they don't have an advantage over someone with really slow loads. So basically, if we have the loading screens cut out, everyone is basically in the same position. So people with sort of better PCs can compete with people with worse PCs. There's no like unfair advantages or anything. So that's basically why we do it. Just makes it fairer for people with longer loads. Okay, he's still not talking to me. Okay, so I've told him to take me to Skuldafn, and now I'm teleporting away. And for some reason, if I teleport away, it skips. There's essentially like a little cutscene that plays, where you climb on his back, and then he flies you off into the distance, and it's like 5 seconds long. But if you teleport away before he does that, it just skips the cutscene. So here's the best glitch in the, well, my favourite glitch in the run, but it's also sort of inconsistent sometimes. So hopefully this doesn't go too bad. That went really bad, because the run can still die actually. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, we just use a bucket to fly up. Bruno Fernandez, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? It's called YOLO bucket because it used to be really inconsistent, and if you did it, it was like a really risky strat, but it's actually not too bad now. We have setups for it and stuff, but we still call it YOLO bucket. But yeah, you can do that with like any sort of heavy bucket. You can't do it with the lighter buckets, but if you do it with like any heavy bucket, you can just like place it. But it's like really random. You need like a really flat ground, and then you need to look at the right place and the right angle, because like where you look when you drop the bucket depends on how the bucket's actually placed. And then where you're actually standing on the bucket depends in which direction you fly. And then I actually made it all the way to the top, but sometimes you'll get halfway and then drop and you have to do a second bucket, which takes like maybe 5 or 6 seconds longer. So that was actually pretty good. I got it second try and I got all the way to the top one instead of only going halfway. But it's funny to watch because you just like jump on the bucket and then float upwards, but it's a really cool glitch, even though sometimes it can screw you over. Okay. So now we gotta fight Sun. Sun can actually also screw you over. He can dodge your hits, and if he does that, he can actually kill you really quickly. So hit him once, use Fire Breath. Yeah, he dodged the Fire Breath. That's actually really bad. So I'm just gonna try and hit him and try not to be killed. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, that was pretty bad because I missed the Fire Breath. Usually when you hit him once, use Fire Breath and then hit him twice. But that was actually bad because it was slow anyway. It was maybe like 2 seconds slower, 2 or 3 seconds. But I also wasted some of the charge on my Dragon's Bane, so it means it's going to be a little bit harder to kill Alduin in a minute. Okay. So now we're going to go in and out a few times to skip the dialogue with these guys. Oh no. So I ran past one of the heroes of Sovngarde, so he started talking to me. And in this game, if an NPC is talking to you, they follow you through loading screens. So that guy's going to basically just keep following me until he's done talking, which is kind of funny. It's annoying because he's in the way, but it's funny. Okay, he's done. He'll leave me alone now. Move! He's in the way. Okay, so I want to clear skies. I do hotkey on my things, I just don't use the hotkeys that much just because I'm not used to the numbers yet. I don't want to mess up and accidentally use the wrong shout, so that's why I still open my favourite menu, even though I do actually have hotkeys. Even though Sun's like some really awesome warrior, he doesn't actually help you in the fight with Alduin, which is annoying, but you know. Okay, this is what we use clear skies for. Even though earlier in the game we actually skipped the bit when we go up that road, this is what we use it for, to clear this area. So if you don't have clear skies, you can't actually progress here, because you need to clear this fog 3 times. Okay, so as soon as she says again, we can do it. And then there's one more time, and there are 2 lines of dialogue, which we're going to skip. Then after that we're done with this little section. And then we've got to fight Alduin. Okay, 2 QSQLs. And then there. So now I'm going to go ahead and equip, oh, my favourites are being weird, there we go. Dragon Rend, and then I'm going to try and hit him. Like straight away so that he'll land quickly. Okay, I do quick save just so that I can have a few goes at hitting him. See, he went behind the rock there, so that's actually really tough. Okay, I got in. I'm going to use Berserker Rage. And then I'm going to use Dragon Rend again, just so that he stays on the ground. Okay, so now we're just going to go buck wild on him and try and take him out. He's walking away, why is he walking away? Get back here. Yeah, but my charge on my weapon's about to run out, so I'm going to do less damage to him. If I didn't have to, if I hit the Fire Breath on Sun, I would have got like 2 or 3 more hits. But now it's going to take a little bit longer to kill him, which is going to lose like 5 seconds maybe, but it's not too bad. Okay, and that's the end of the run. 44-47. So I could have saved like another 10 seconds on that last split, but that's not too bad. That was actually a really big PB, that was nearly 2 minutes PB, which is kind of funny. That came out of nowhere. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I'm so happy with that. I still have a lot of improvement to do, but that's really good. Well, it's pretty good for me, at least for now. Oh, okay. That's the end of the run though. We win, we killed Alduin, everyone's happy with us. Now we can moonwalk. Let me show you that. Yeah, we can just moonwalk. Because why not? Victory moonwalk. Yeah, we win. There's a dude over here which you can kill. Never mind, he isn't here. Where is he? He's gone. I don't know where he went. There's a dude, he's like, yeah, you did it, good job, and then you just like slice his face off. Well, oh, here he is. He walked further than I thought. Welcome back, David. Right in time for the end of the stream. Yeah, this guy's so good. Yeah, he's awesome. Stabs him in the throat. BBL means be back later. Alright, okay. I did not know that. Anyway, that's Skyrim. I'm gonna go now and upload this actually so I can put it on the leaderboards. Because my time on the leaderboards is 47:27. so it's like really out of date now, so I need to update that. But yeah, that's that. See what my sum of best is now, actually. 4309, okay. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching. I'm gonna go update that, and then yeah. But that was actually a pretty good run. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm glad I did a run as well, because I'm glad I streamed it, because now my run's gonna have commentary in it as opposed to no mic. Anyway, yeah. Peace off, everyone. Enjoy existing for the rest of this week. Until next time. Yeah, okay. See you later, everyone. Peace off.